And we do have the rain that hopefully is going to end here soon.
All right, let's get right over to Chief Meteorologist Tara Lane. Tara, you just saw the word come up on our screen, blustery.
Yes.
That is the best way to describe what we're seeing out there.
That's what we've been feeling here these past few days. And not only today, we've been talking about the wind, real gusty conditions, especially today, of course. And Brian mentioned the wind advisory in the mountains. And we've had some of those gusty and possibly damaging thunderstorms rolling through, especially South Carolina. And I do want to point out the far southern sliver there of Chesterfield County, including around the McBee area, that stretch of Route 1, under another severe thunderstorm warning due to this line that is approaching. Heading in from the west here, we got some torrential rain and the possibility of some damaging wind gusts up around the 60-mile-per-hour range. So if you live around the McBee area and just off to the east there and north of North Hartsville region, just keep it inside, lowest level of your home, just to be on the safe side. Meantime, not as intense of conditions, but still we have another band of some heavy rain that's been rolling through sections of northern Cabarrus County and out toward Gold Hill and just to the southeast of Salisbury there, heading right into Meisenheimer, Albemarle, and that stretch of Baden Lake as well. So all of this quickly pushing off to the east. Cold front is moving through as we speak. Maybe actually a couple of flurries flying in the highest elevations of the mountains, a sign of the colder times to come. But overall, the most intense weather is moving through right now, south and east of Charlotte. That will be out of here shortly. But again, still some gusty conditions picking up. Look at that 46-mile-an-hour wind gust at last check up around the Boone area. We had a 44-mile-an-hour wind gust earlier in Charlotte. Gust to 55 still possible with that wind advisory that runs through 1 o'clock in the morning for you all in the high country. So the gusty conditions just lingering a little bit longer. Meantime, most of the rest of the region outside of the mountains, the wind will continue to relax as we go deeper into the night. And after today, no more windy conditions for a while to talk about. Check out Futurecast. You can see the last of the rain, those bands of showers and thunderstorms pushing away. So by 9-10 o'clock, we're pretty much in the clear completely, and we'll start to see some at least partial clearing taking place later on tonight, turning partly cloudy. 65 mild degrees outside, hanging on to some low 70s ahead of some of that rain off to the east. Rockingham's at 72, 73 at Cheraw, but now down to 40 degrees up in the mountains. And look how much colder it is behind that cold front. We got a dome of the colder air, and that is the next air mass that will be impacting us the next couple of days, and we'll be feeling as early as late tonight and tomorrow morning. You'll be waking up to 20s in the mountains tomorrow morning, low to mid 30s under a partly cloudy sky everywhere else. So drier overnight, no worries about storms while you're trying to stay asleep tonight. Again, less wind, drier for just one day tomorrow when it comes to the dry situation, because we have another round of rain and colder temperatures coming in for Friday. So tomorrow, even though it will be dry, we'll see some little bit of sunshine. Temperatures will be held in check with that cooler flow. Highs only reaching the low and mid 50s. So we go from well above average to below normal. Clouds start to move in again late tomorrow ahead of what could be a touch of freezing rain actually to start. That's what that purple shows us early on Friday morning. Maybe a little bit of light icing up there on those elevated surfaces before it changes over to rain. And it's covering the entire map by late morning through the afternoon. So Friday is just one of those chilly, wet, raw days. We could see an additional inch plus of rain in a lot of communities by the time all is said and done. Rain starts to move out after Saturday morning, tapering off, still holding on to that smaller chance of showers for the rest of the weekend, but warming up again with highs back in the 60s to near 70.